With the logic questions in particular, unfortunately the only way to really improve on how you're doing them is practice. And that's so annoying because you want there to be a really quick technique that you can use to get instantly better. But sadly, practice is the best thing for them. And if we take a look at some examples, first of all, we've got a similar meaning question. And a lot of these words are quite advanced, really, and they all sound very similar, so it's tricky. But you've got to, you know, practice, and these ones in particular will get better the more reading you do, because the more you read, the more you figure out what words mean in context, and when you can think about things like that, it's easier to understand exactly what they mean based on the context they are used in. So practice is really good for those, in particular reading a lot. With the logic ones, for instance, question 12, there's no easy answer really. It is practice, and it's getting used to a certain way of thinking, because, you know, there's often little tricks during, you know, there's often little hints, sorry, during the statement that will let you know, how you can answer it. For instance, this one is about water levels on the side of a ship. And, you know, as the water level rises, so does a ship, and that should give you the answer to that question. But it's about knowing things like that and being able to think with that certain mindset. In particular, you've got question 16. I got it wrong when I tried it because I didn't look at the detail well enough, and the detail is what's going to give you a clue as to what the answer will be. For instance, in this particular question, a contestant on a TV quiz is being asked to name an event that took place on the 31st of September 1985, and he replies he can't. And there's a simple reason why he can't. There's only 30 days in September, but it's getting used to thinking in that way and thinking about the little details in the question that might be slightly off, and using your logic to figure out what the answer is going to be. So yes, it's difficult, it's very difficult, and the only way, unfortunately, to get the hang of it is a lot of practice. But thankfully there are a lot of resources that you can use on the web, on the School Thought website. There are lots of logic puzzle books that you can buy that will get you into that way of thinking and get answering them so much easier for you. So practice will, in this case, make perfect. Read a lot, practice questions like these as much as you can, and hopefully you'll find it all a lot simpler.